Okay, we'll start with this. Measurement of central tendency. Central tendency is nothing but mean value. Okay, mean value. Before this, I'll teach you. I'll cover a few basics. You'll remember raw data array, raw data, data, frequency. Remember all those concepts? Raw data array, frequency, frequency distribution. After this, the next part is mean. This is how it goes. Statistics, this is the order. Same like similar to triangle. In triangle, we have isosceles, equal. There are step-by-step procedures. Same way, raw data array, frequency distribution, mean, median, and mode. Is Lemuel online? Lemuel, you don't know what time class starts? 12:30. Then why without joining you're asking the time? No, this is the new link. Okay, concentrate. We have started new chapter. See, these are known as data student numbers. Just imagine, assume a subject, 10 marks. Okay, test is being conducted for 10 marks. There are around 10 students, and these are the marks 5, 8, 9, 3, 3, 2. Fine. First, raw data. What do you call these data as? What do you call these numbers? You call them raw data. Yeah, they're not arranged. Yeah, they're not arranged in ascending or descending. They're in the form. Original form. Okay, we call it as raw data. Array is nothing but arranged. When you arrange them as array or arranged data. You can arrange in ascending or descending. Let's arrange in ascending order. What are the numbers? 1, 2. How many times 3 is present? 3 is given 4 times. Then we have 4, 5, 7, 9 is present thrice. That's it. 8 and 9. Yes, even 8 is present. 8 once and 9. This is your last topic, but there are chances of asking MCQ questions based on this. Raw data array, then frequency. Frequency is the number of times these data are present. So there are 1 to 9. You arrange it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, these are numbers or data. You can call it as numbers or data. Or marks. I told you these are marks. You can call it as data or marks. In between, you'll get tally marks, and then frequency. Frequency is the number of times the value is repeated. How many times one is repeated? Only once. Two. Hmm. And three, 4 times. Okay. You are aware of all these topics, right? Hmm. This is known as frequency distribution table or chart. You call table. Frequency distribution table. We have distributed the values according to the frequency in form of table, arranging them in order, ascending order. Okay, so this is basic definition of statistics. Statistics is nothing but study of data. Stats. It's a study of data. Datas are numbers, alphabets, all these things. Yeah. If you want to study your statistics based on marks, you can check your progress card. Your report card is your frequency distribution table. How many subjects are there? What are the marks you have scored? What's the total percentage? All that comes under statistics. The example is your report card. Next. In this, we have mean. Okay, we have these many number students. We have these many numbers. Mean is nothing but average marks. Meaning of mean. Okay, this is for one school, SFX. Imagine there are a lot of schools like this. There are a lot of from 10 schools data they have collected. The education ministry they have collected 10 schools data so to see the performance. Okay, this is the data of one school. Okay, let us consider which school teaching is good. They want to take a survey in President which schools teaching is good. They have taken SFX, St. John's, Germans, then Joseph's. Okay, we'll take these four schools, Joseph's. So in this, there are these data. So what they do is they arrange all this in order. They put it in frequency distribution table. Look at the frequency. This is different. Now average marks. When it comes to average marks, so here the subject statistics talking about. Let's take about good education or yeah, good in which school good education is given. So how do they see good education student, good teaching? How do they get that the school is teaching good? Based on marks, right? Based on marks. Yeah, based on marks, the student score. Forget about tuition, attending tuition, all those things. Just based on marks and the way teachers teach in school. So for SFX, we want to see the average marks. If for SFX, John's, Germans, and Josephs. Now, if you want to calculate average marks, the formula for average, we also call it as mean, is equals to sum of observation divided by what's the formula? Number of observation. So we don't need this entire value. Yes, look here. We don't need this entire value. We just need an average value to compare. For one school, we need so many data. For four different schools, they collect all the data and they'll take an average. For SFX, sum of observation. Calculate all the students. 1 plus 2 plus 3. How many times 3 is given? Add up all this. What you get? All of you will add it. 57. Okay. Cherish online. Cherish, I will try it. Fine. So statistics, all these concepts are different. Mean, median, mode, which is a part of statistics, very vast topic. Okay, what is the total? Tanish forwarded 50, 66. Okay, 10, 20, 3, 3, 4. 5 3s are 19, 24, 31, 40, 49, 57, 66. Right? All of you got 66? Hmm. Number, sum of observation divided by number of observation. What are we calculating here, students? What are we calculating? Marks, right? Total marks divided by number of students. How many students? These are just marks of students. How many students have attended the test? Count 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many students? 15. Lemula? 13. 13 students. So this is the average student. Look at average, which means Entire 13 students, what's the total marks they've scored? What's the total they've scored? 66. So you have to find average. See, here it is difficult to get it in decimal. I'll give some random values. I will give 80 marks. 80 divided by 10 students. Okay, so total 80 marks. Entire school, SFX school, they've scored 80 marks out, and 10 students have attended. So what's the average marks? Average 8. The meaning of average is all 8 students. They've just assumed. They've just assumed that all 10 students would have scored 88 marks each. This is just assumption. But reality it is different. One student would have scored 3 marks, one would have scored 10 out of 10, one 9, one would have scored 8, 8, 7, 6, another 9. So marks are different, actual marks are different. Whatever they have assumed is on an average, okay, each student has scored around 8 marks. Out of 10, each student has scored 8 marks. Okay, this is average. And the test is for 10 marks. Test is for 10 marks. Each student has scored 8 marks. Now, John's, let's take John's. They have scored 70. The overall score is 70 divided by 10. What is their average? What is their average? 7. Out of 10 marks, each student is able to score 7 marks. 7. In the same way, they collected Germans. So Germans has got 75 divided by 10. What's the average for Germans? 7.5. Then Joseph's. Yeah, Joseph's I like 85, 8.5. Okay, so the mean is for one single value. The meaning of mean is they take it for one single value. So it is assumed that each student in John, one student is able to score around 7 marks out of 10. The total test paper board exam, let's assume it's for 10 marks. This is how you study statistics. Out of 10, John's one student is able to score 7, SFX 8, 7.5, 8.5. So from this, what analysis we are able to make student? Which school teaching is good? Joseph's, yes. Joseph's convent or some school next SFX. Next, it is better in SFX. Just assumption SFX. Next, John and John's. This entire thing, this entire study, we call it statistics. Okay, so raw data, all this comes from statistics. In that, mean is to find one single average, one single marks. Just the assumption. So 6th, 7th, 8th, you'll add 9th. Up to 8th, you'll add only this raw data, frequency, all those things. 9th and 10th will be studying in detail, mean, median, and mode. So this entire thing is about statistics. In that, only mean is required. Okay. In mean, we have 3 types. So mean is nothing but sum of observation divided by number. One single value. We assume one single value. Then mean sum of observation divided by number of observation. And this has 3 types. What are the 3 types? Actually 4, yeah, 3. What are the 3 types we studied, students? One is direct method like this. Direct. One more is shortcut, that is assumed mean. Yeah, shortcut method they call or assumed mean. We assume a value. Fine. For example, after all the calculation, we got to know the average value is 8. So direct method, we use each and every step to find the value 8. But in assume mean method, even before solving, students, we assume some value. You take 9, assume to be 10 or 8 or 7. We assume a value. We assume the answer first. This is the reverse method. We assume the value first, then we start solving. That is assume mean method. One more is step deviation. Last year they had cancelled, but this year I'll have it. Step deviation. This is almost similar to assume mean method. Only one step extra, but similar to assume mean method. Make a note of this. So in statistic, we are going to cover mean. Mean is for individual value, one individual single value. You'll have lot of data. Okay, you'll have lot of data. They'll add, they'll do addition, subtraction, all the mathematical operation, convert into one single value. That is known as mean. Fine. In direct method, again, direct method has three types. One, you'll have only numbers. All numbers will be given. As soon as you see the question, you should be able to figure out which method to use. So it becomes easy for calculation. Look at direct method. When it comes to direct method, do you all remember the different types? What are the different types we studied in direct method? One is only numbers, like 1, 2, 3 data will be given. You have to find mean. This is one type, numbers. Next, numbers plus 1, 2, 3. In place of 4, they'll give x, 5, 6. Remember this, they'll give any one unknown alphabet. Third type, what is the third type we studied? 1, 2, 3. In place of 4 and 5, they'll give x and y. Two unknown value, two unknown values. Number plus x plus y. So this is the outline. Whatever we are going to study, I have explained everything in detail. Just make a note of this, then start solving. If you know this, it is very easy to solve. Sum of observation, then you'll have three types in this indirect method. Sum of observation, only numbers will be given, one unknown variable, two unknown variable method. Assume mean method, step deviation. All of you have made a note. Shall we start solving the questions? Whatever you are going to study, the entire thing I've explained now. What is the entire concept and all these things. Look, in textbook, they don't teach much students. They'll just give you mean. What are we supposed to find? That's it. Look at arithmetic mean, average. The definition they might not ask, but remember this formula. Mean is equals to sum of all observation. X of I divided by n. This symbol stands for summation. We call it as summation or sum. Summation meaning is total. So summation xi. I stands for, you can consider as numbers, different types of numbers. Whatever values are given, divided by n. See this symbol we call sigma. The symbol name is sigma. It stands for summation. The meaning is summation. The name of the symbol is sigma. Name is sigma, meaning is summation, meaning total. Okay, look at the first question. Just go through this. You can solve it later. Sum of given numbers. What is the sum, students? First question. Look at the question given. We have 100. Sum is 100. What is the total number? Total number of observation 8. So the formula is Calculate. This is how you're supposed to do. Mariana Lemula, did you all understand this? Joanna Cherisha. Mariana Lemula, you're supposed to write the entire thing. As you always, you just can't write like this. 8 divided by 10. Answer is 0.8. These are MCQ based. You can't do direct use like this. Board exam, they'll definitely reduce marks. Look, I'll tell you a simple way how to write it. This is a mean question. Calculate mean is given. Write mean. Mean is equals to summation of xi divided by n. First step. Then xi is given. Right? Summation of xi, that is equals to add up all the numbers. 14 plus 11 plus 23. It's already given in the open a textbook, page 415. All of you will open textbook 415. So you don't have to write all this, students. All this is not required. You can directly do it like this. Mean is equals to summation of xi and n. So that's it. Left hand side, right hand side. In right hand side numerator, we have this value. You're going to explain that. What is summation of x? Add everything, we get 80. Then denominator n value. Similar to probability. Okay, probability. N, what is the number we have? N is equals to 8, 100. So therefore, mean is equals to 100 divided by 8. How much is 100 divided? Around 12.5 is the answer. Is it clear? Did you understand the first question? First method? Yeah, look at the second method. Yeah, don't need to solve all this. We have done it last day. Just go through this. I'll tell which is important. Exercise questions will solve everything. Yes, look at this. See, 6 points. This is for the second question, students. You can do it later. Second one. Fine. First type of question is done. First type. Look at the second type. What is missing here? One unknown quantity is missing x. X is missing. Okay. This is how we do it. Sum of given numbers. Write it. Sum of given numbers. You can write like this. Or you can just write summation of xi. Yeah, better write this to sum of numbers. What's the value you get? 1 is unknown quantity. 36 plus x. Right? One unknown value is given. Fine. Look in this. I'll tell you all. Mean is equals to summation of xi divided by n. Fine. If data, all the data are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the data are given. You just add students. We add all this 5, 10, 15 divided by what is n? What's the total number? Naomi, Yusra, Tanishka, you're solving it? You're doing it right? 5. What is mean? What is mean here? Mean is 3. So from here, what did you understand, students? In this equation, left hand side we found, right hand side all the values are given. All the values. Okay, that is first. Next, in same mean, Summation of xi divided by n, 1, 2, 3, 4, x is given. Adya, the class starts at 12:30 and you're logging at 1 o'clock. Yeah, good afternoon, Adya. Why are you late? Why are you logged at 1? It starts at 12:30, right? Okay. Last half an hour, I'll upload the recording. You can watch that. We started the mean median. Do you remember those concepts? Ninth standard, mean median. Yeah, we're doing this mean. Concentrate here. See, first method is like this, students. Left hand side, we know, right? We have to find right hand side is given. Second, if you want to find summation of here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus x divided by how many values are given? Number of observation 5. Okay, here what you get? Count this, students. Count this. Count the numerator. 10 plus 10 divided by 5. Okay, I'll erase. Okay, 10 plus x divided by 5. If you know these details, it is very easy. If not, you'll get confused. You'll get confused on where to find the values. 10 plus x divided by 5. In simple linear equation, usually how many unknown quantities will be given? Only one unknown quantity, right? Only one will be given. We use simple linear equation concept and find it. Now tell me, where is this unknown quantity given? In the left hand side or right hand side? X is given where? Left hand side or right? Right hand side. Which means mean value also should be given. Mean value will be given, right? Mean value should be given because the unknown value here is x. The unknown value which we're going to find is on right hand side. Therefore, left hand side value should be given. If it's not given, it's not possible to find. So let's assume for this question they have given mean. Let me take 10. Mean to be 10. Yes. Now tell me how will you solve this? If mean is 10, you have to take 10 is equals to 10 plus x divided by 5. 5 will get multiplied. 50 is equals to 10. Yeah, and we all know this calculation. X is equals to 40. Yeah. So any one value is missing on right hand side, left hand side mean will be given that you have to figure out. So, X is missing here, raw data is missing. If raw data is missing, mean should be given. For this question, mean should be given, right? Yeah, what is mean? Check what is mean, students. 7.5. Calculate this question. If any value is missing, remember mean value will be given. You have to check that. So these are the steps. Sum of given numbers, write the value. Sum of given numbers, or add up everything, you get 36 plus x. Number of these numbers. So just write total values. Total numbers. Total number is equals to 6. Mean is equals to summation of sum of all observation divided by number of observation. That is equals to 36 plus x divided by 6. Right hand side unknown value is given, so left hand side value will be given 7.5. Naomi, how do you write 7.5 decimal into fraction? How do you convert it? Naomi, Lamula, 7.5 is decimal, right? How do you convert it to fraction? How do you convert? I need a numerator and denominator. How do you convert this? Divide by 1000. Hmm. Tell me properly, Lamula. If you just tell divide by what number? Divide by 10. Calculate this, student. 75 divided by 10. Bring the 6 top. What's the value of x? 5 2s are, 5 15s are, 2 1s are, 2 3s are. 45 is equals to 36 plus x. X is equals to 9. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, sir. Lakshya from Pumatek question back here.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
We got an inquiry again. Did you inquire in the website again?
Oh, yesterday, actually, they had given a class.
Okay.
They explained about the, yeah, I wanted to check on website.
Okay, okay. So you have given next.
Yeah, so yeah, it asked me to give the registration. By mistake, I
Right,
left.
right. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Adya and Lemula hereafter only in Zoom students. Delete that Microsoft Teams. I'll be conducting class only through Zoom. Oh no, what is this? Not Zoom, Google Meet.
Sure.
Next question. I'll make you also all the questions, not all, important questions from the exercise. Examples, whatever they're given. So once you complete it, the same technique students, next time you won't have time. So while revision, I won't be able to solve all the questions. You'll have to go through the textbook, do it by yourself. Okay, third question. The weight of 5% is given. Mean. Mean is nothing but average. You have to find for single person. So the question is find their mean weight. What is the sum of observation? 2 divided by 5. What's the answer? 57.2. Okay, skip that. Now this one. See, this is very important. These type of questions are important. The marks obtained. All of you concentrate here. Stop writing. Example 4. The marks obtained by 15 students in a class test. These are the marks given. So let's arrange them first. We'll arrange in ascending order. 8. Actually, no, it is not required. You don't have to arrange. You can do it. First question. Find their mean marks. Find their mean. Tell me the formula, students. What's the formula to find mean? Observation divided by number of observation. Okay. Close your textbook. Don't look at the textbook. Close all the textbooks. Look at the screen. So first question, they have asked us to find mean. So write mean. Mean is equals to sum of observation divided by number of observation. So you need to explain the numerator, sum of observation, right? Sum of observation is equals to add up all the numbers 16 plus 9 plus 14. Add up all this divided by, yeah, when you add up, what's the value you get? All of you try this question. And this is marks, students, marks. So don't write observation, sum of marks, sum of all the marks divided by number of marks. What is given in the question? I mean, in the solution, what's the sum of all observation? Sum of all marks? 170, 174. Divided by, count the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. So the answer is 11.6. Till here, you'll add last year students. Last year, only this topic. For this year, there are two more additional questions where they'll increase. They'll increase the marks, reduce the marks. So this is bit tricky question. Till here, it's easy to solve. Next, read the second part. The mean of their marks when the marks of each student is increased. So this is normal mean. Whatever we found, that is normal value, usual mean. The second type of question, when the marks of each student is increased by 3. What do you mean by that? First student has got 16. Now what will be his marks? What will be his marks? Plus 3 is equals to 19. Second student has got 19. 9 plus what is given? The marks of each student are by 3. 9 plus 3 is got 12. Next, third student. How much is the third student get? 11 plus 3, 14. All the way up to last student. How much did the last student get? 17 plus 20. So which value? Yeah, which value you have to take for sum? The first value or the second value? Look, I've written 1 and 2. Top. The first or second? Which value you have to add? You have to add the second value. Plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So how do you add the students? You don't have to do it separately. What's the total value we got for the first one? For the entire sum, what's the total value we got? 174. Okay, I'll tell you easy method. 174 plus how many times this 3 is being added? For how many students it is added? For all the students? How will you do this? 174 plus 15 into 3. 15 into 3. What's the total you get? 174 plus how much is 15 into 3? 45. So it is 9, 1, 219. Let's. Can you see there is 219? Yeah, that is what they have explained. On increasing 3, see to understand all this. 15 to 3. This is the actual way. I have explained. Each student is getting 3 marks extra. That means their total is 174 plus each student is getting 3 marks. Total there are 15 students. 3 to 15, 45. Understood all of you all? Is it clear? Okay. Tell me the last one, the mean of the mark. When the marks of students are double, what do you mean by that? How will you calculate students? If the marks are double, so how much is 16 into double? 2, right? So everything is double, right? Everything is double. Yeah, that means 174 into, just because all the values are double, even the main value also will be double. 174 into 2, 348. Yeah, you can check in the next page. It should be 348. I think 416, 400. Okay, 17 is missing. Fine, 17 is here. Can you check the answer? What is given? 384. If it is double, yeah, 340. What did we get? 348. Is 348? This is how we have to solve. You're not supposed to take the actual mean. Remember that. The values are changing here. Okay. So this will start solving this question. The mean of marks are given. We got mean is equals to sum of marks, number of marks. So for the first one, it is 174 divided by 15. The answer was 11.6. Next, number two. If you want to calculate number two, sum of marks. How will you calculate sum of marks, students? Sum of marks 174 plus how many students are extra? How many marks each student got extra? 3 marks. 3 into 15. So what's the answer? 174 plus 45. 290 mean. So 219, will the number of students reduce or be the same? Number of students are same, right? 15. 219 divided by 15, 14.6. Statement you don't have to write what they have given in textbook, it's too lengthy. Write it like this. Sum of marks, write second main. Sum of marks, calculate, write the mean, 146. And remember that if the number of marks is increased, students, increased, look at the normal value. 174 is normal mean. If the marks are increased, remember mean also should be increased. Don't take same 174 and solve. If the marks are reduced, the mean also will be reduced. It should be less than 174. Increased, deducted. We call that deduction. Deduction meaning is subtraction. Mariam, Joanna, do you have any doubts? Naomi, Mariana, no doubts, everything all clear. Up to here, you all understood. Tell me the second one. Don't look at the textbook. Look at the screen and read that. Don't look at the values. The mean of their marks when 2 marks is deducted. Okay, tell me what's their actual mean, students. What's their actual mean? 174. So for deduction, do you add or subtract? If something is deducted, reduced, add or subtract? Subtract. Total, how many students are there? Total 15. Each student, how many marks they have reduced? 2 marks. This is their total value. 174 minus 15 into 2 is 30. What's the value you get? 144 divided by 144, 54, 60, 70. Yes. 144 divided by 15. Let us see. Can you see the textbook here? Value is 170. Look, this is what they have written. And I explain this process, deduction. If it is reduced, 15 into 2 reduced. Yes. Make a note of this. For increased, you'll have probably will have only 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there are a lot of sub questions like this, but for your syllabus, I think only 4 students. Increase. For increase, remember this actual mean. Actual mean. For increase, do you add or subtract? What do we do for increasing a value? We add. Yeah, actual mean. Yes, actual mean. That is the original mean plus number of students or number of data. Number of data into the value whatever they give. This is for increase. For decrease, same actual mean or the original mean minus number of data, total number of student present or marks, number of data into the value, whatever value is being decreased, increased or decreased. Then we have doubled or tripled. What do you mean by doubled? How many times? Double meaning is twice, right? Yes. So maximum they'll ask you double this multiplication. Remember, double is for multiplication. Multiply. For double, decrease, increase. For double, it is actual mean into twice. If it is triple, how will you calculate, students? For triple, what do you do? Actual mean into how many times? Right. Yes, three times. So this is for multiplication. See, for addition, we got to know addition meaning is increase, add. Decrease is subtraction. Multiplication. Division is left. Can you tell me the word? What word will they use for division? What's the synonym? See, for multiplication, they've used doubled. For division, what kind of word do we use? They can directly tell divided by 2, divided by 3. If not, usually what you tell students, how do you do half, right? For division, they'll mention this word. What? Yes, half of it, half of it, half it, divide by 2. Half of it, one third, these are the words they use. So for division, half of it. Look at this. Increase, you have to put a plus sign. Decrease, minus sign. But for multiplication, directly into 2 and into 3. Double and triple. Okay, make a note of this. Take break. We'll continue at 1:30. All of you are done? Did you all go through this question? Understood how to solve? Question 5 completed? Okay, try one question, students. Adya done? Lemita, Adya, Gwen, Charisha. Okay, we'll try one question. Example 6. Don't copy from textbook. Try the students. This example, the marks of 40 students are given. First, draw a table. All of you draw a table. Fine. Okay, stop writing. Look here, I'll teach you how to solve this. First, you write xi f5 students. Then calculate the value. What is xi into f5? 5 6 are 30. For next one, what is xi into f5? 6a. Calculate this 17, 7 to 16. Multiply this. What's the answer, students? 17 into 16. Unmute and answer. What's the value? What is Joanna doing? Joanna, Cherisha. Joanna, what's the answer? 7 into 16. 112. 8 into 13, 104. 9 into b is 9b. So we need, this is the formula, summation of xi fi. What's the summation? Add xi fi. Okay, what did I tell you? If any value is missing here, mean will be given. Is mean given in the question? Check the question, is mean given? What's the value? What is mean, Naomi? I'll write it as 72 divided by 10. Okay, yes. What is fi summation? Add up all these values. Add the like terms, 30 plus 112 plus 104. 112, 104, 30. 246. 246 plus, what are the other terms we have? 6a plus 9b. Okay, summation of fi. What's the value for fi? What did we get? Only 35. What about the other alphabets? Okay, how many unknown alphabets are given here? We have A and B, two, right? Yeah, two students. Very lengthy question. All of you will concentrate here. It's a very lengthy question. Even if mean is given, we need to find the value of A and B. We need to find the value of A and B. Check if anything else is given. Is there any other data given here? What do you mean by this? What is this, students? What calculation is this? Number of what? Second one is what? Number of students. What is given in the question? How many students? The marks obtained by how many students are there? 40 students. So number of students is equals to 40. Look at it. I'll write the statement. Number of students is equals to 40. In the table, number of students. How many students are there? 35 plus A plus B is equals to 40. Yes. First, we need to find the value of A plus B. What is A plus B? We got 35 40 plus 35. All of you all got 5. A plus B as 5. Okay, complete it till here, students. Do it till here. Draw the table. Write all these values. Is students done? All of you completed? Okay. How many unknown variables do we have here? How many unknown variables? Two, A and B. So we need to do two calculations. Look, this is the first calculation. We got an equation here, first equation, right? So second calculation is 256 plus 6a plus 9b. Can I write that as 6a plus? How do you split this 9b in terms of 6? How can we split 9 in terms of 6? 6 plus 3. Is it correct? Can I write it like this? 6 plus 3? Yeah, now 2, 246 plus 3b. I'll keep it as it is, 3b. Tell me the 3b. I'll keep 3b as it is. Look, this part is very important, 3b. Okay, 6a and 6b. Joanna, what is common to them? What is common to 6a plus 6b? Is Joanna online? Okay, Adya, can you tell me 6a plus 6b, what is common? Naomi, Adya, can I answer? 6 is common. In bracket, what you get? Okay, this is second equation. This is first equation. This is second equation. What will you substitute a plus b as? Plus 3b. Find the value of, keep it as it is. What's the value again? 246 plus, okay, how much is 246 plus 30? 276 plus 3b divided by what is summation of fi students? What's the summation of fi? Tell me, what is the summation of fi? What's the value we got? Summation of fi is, what's, each one is giving different answer. What's given in the question? Number of students. What they have given. Yusra, Ivania, what's the answer? Number of students. How many students are there? DS3 40. What is mean value we have? What mean they have given? 7.5. So 75 divided by 10 is equals to 276 plus 3b divided by 40. All of you understood this equation? Second equation. Very lengthy question. Go through once. Before solving, just go through what I've written. Then find the value of b, students. Find the value of b. Okay, let me see what. Find the value of a and b. If you find b, we can find the value of a. First, go through whatever I've done. Go through this. Okay, let me. Lemula, each and everything you have written, understood each and everything, whatever we have done. Because finding this answer is easy, Lemula, but you should know each and every step, how to write the, what all we calculated. Okay, what did you get? How did you solve this?
So, I got 7.5. So I multiplied it with 40.
Hmm.
Then I got the value is 3,000.
See, 7.5 into 40 is
3.
3000. That's the reason I told don't use all those methods. Okay, 17.5. How should you write 7.5 as 75 divided by? How will you write? I know you'll make mistakes. Lemula, unmute the call, Lemula. I'm talking to you, right? Respond.
75%.
75 by 10 into 40. Calculate. Are you getting 3000? 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 55 into 4 is multiply. This is the problem. 3. This is the problem. If I teach something, you do something and give answer. What's the answer? 300 or 3000?
300. So, the
Calculate.
answer would be it's
300 minus 2. Don't multiply 7.5 into 40, students. Sometimes you have to go decimal. Better write it like this. Okay, 3b is equals to 300 minus 2 is 24.
24.
B is equals to 8. In which equation A and B is given? Which equation? Total how many equations we have here, Lemula? Total how many equations here? Total?
2 equations.
Wait, let me circle it in green. You see two equations?
Yes, sir.
Which one is small? Which one is easier to find? 35 plus A plus B? Yes, 35 plus A plus B. What is the 35 plus A plus B? Wait, let everyone complete. B is 8 students. All of you got 8? Got the answer as 8? Okay, we have two values here. Fine. We have 35 plus A plus B, or we have A plus B is equals to 5. Can you see after solving we got A plus B is equals to 5? All of you are done? Shall I erase all this? There's no space. Shall I erase it? Mariana done. Mariana, Mariam, Cherisha, Yusra completed. Okay, students. B. Now we got B is equals to 8. This frequency is very important. The middle one out of three tables, three columns, frequency column is very important. Frequency column is 35 plus A plus B is equals to, what's the value they have given? Number of students, how many students? 40. Substitute this 8. Substitute 8. 35 plus A plus A is equals to 40. Find the value of A. 35 plus 8 is, so which value we found? What's the value of A? How come negative? Getting negative. Wait, where did we go wrong? 47.2. 40. A plus B is
It's 4.4, so 7.8.
okay. 7.2. Then why did you say 7.5 Lemula? You only told 7.5, right?
So the value which was given.
Okay, so it was my mistake. Fine, students. It is wrong. Actually, it is 7.5. But did you understand the concept how to solve? All of you understood how to solve it? Look here, 7.5. I'll explain in this textbook. This one. Look here. Stop writing. Stop writing. Later, you all can try this question. Later, you all can try it. Look, we made a mistake here. It is 7.2. 7.2. You should have taken it as 72 by 10. Later, you all try this. Only this was the difference. Other things are the same. Look at all this calculation. Okay, if you're not able to understand this, just substitute, students. Where we wrote 70 by 10, write 72 by 10. If you write 72 by 10, you'll get A and B. Okay, so this is normal mean method when frequency is given and any two variables, if any two variables missing. Tomorrow we'll start this assume mean method. We have assume mean method and step deviation. Mariam, Naomi, clear? Mariana, understood? Okay, now we'll see the questions. I think we'll be able to solve at least 7 or 8 questions. Open textbook, page number 422. Look at this, students. Try this first main, second one for homework. Find the mean. Similar question we did today. Next one. Find arithmetic mean. You'll remember all this 8 natural numbers, 5 positive multiples of 3. And look at same last years. You have to calculate temperature. And fourth is very important. So for homework, I want you to try the fourth question. Fourth question, fifth question. 6, 7, 8 will fourth fully, fourth and fifth both. First, second, third, just skip those. You all know how to do this, right? First, second, and third. Mariana, do you know or you'll try for first, second, third? Same concept. Number of some observation divided by number. Skip first, second, third students. We'll do it in the last order. We know those things. Fourth and fifth. I want you all to try fourth and fifth for homework. Fourth question, fifth. I'll stop the recording.